I got censored for the very first time today. I got this email that one of my videos had been taken down because any claim, well, it says false claims that there were fraud in the presidential election is not allowed. Now, they didn't bother to investigate and find out if my allegations, they've just decided that it is the case. Meanwhile, there's a lot of spam, deceptive practices, and scams on the internet that YouTube leaves there. There are people advocating for adult content. There are people who are racist and bigoted, and their channels remain and their videos are still viewable. And so it's just an interesting thing that there's no redress, no appeal. Simply, they've made a decision and they've removed it. Now, I can't remember when I put this up. I still have the video. And the great irony is so does the federal government. It's right there in the storage facility that the NSA keeps everything it captures from the internet, right by Draper, Utah, along with all of the lies that YouTube tells and that YouTube permits to continue to be broadcast over the airways. Now, this does not mean that there are not false claims out there. It just means that they have simply decided that anything claiming this is fake news. Now, it's interesting to be censored for the very first time in my life, to have an entire thing cut out. Not just the parts that were suspect, but the entire thing was silenced. And eventually, this kind of censorship leads to problems in a society. We have the right to free speech, or so they tell us. And then when we say things they don't want to hear, they shut us down and tell us to go to other platforms if we don't like it. And then the same company that owns YouTube deplatforms those other sites. So it's censorship, plain and simple. And I think we're going to see more of it. It was interesting to get my first one. It was interesting also that they did not apply a strike, because I'm not intending to deceive people. I'm simply expressing my opinions, which is what this is. An editorial channel, not news. I don't claim it to be anything different, but this is a true thing. This they did, and they did not provide any corroboration for their decision, which I think is now the rule that we can expect on YouTube and any social media, really. Unfortunate.